Yes, they're swapping and changing. First we had the Colac Wreckers keep up pace vehicle out there. And hello to Mark tonight. I know Mark's here. He's got his reserve seat. You know, he's a special person.
He's happy with the reserve seating.
I think he's happy. You happy, Mark? Yep, got the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. There you go.
That's good.
It is. It's looking good up there now. Everything's officially numbered. There's reserve seats.
Yes.
You can get yourself a reserve seat up there.
Oh, yeah, you can.
There's still plenty of seats that can be reserved. There's no doubt about that. And it is a great view. All for $10 a meeting. Or, you know, there might be a deal struck for a season's pass at this stage. All you have to do is contact us through our socials or through our email address.
Yep. Spot on.
And you too could have $1 million view.
Yeah. For just $10.
It's cheap, isn't it?
So last couple of cars firing up. And very shortly we'll be able to get this first heat race for the speed cars gridded up, and we'll be able to get underway.
Yeah, Matt Papa off the pole.
The V25.
Yeah, he might be hard to get by. The V39 of Nick Park will be breathing down his neck, back out of 3. Robert Hurd in the South Australia 57, coming from a long way back on row 5 there, Gary. We remember him well from his wingless sprint days.
Indeed. Papa at the front on the inside, the all-black V25. Cars come out of the shadows, out onto the main straight. Past our wall cam. Gee, that was a quick switch. And now looking down the front straight from our grandstand camera position.
Dream Multimedia doing fantastic work, Gary, here tonight. It's Hasteby Stockfeed Simpson Speedway. If you're in the crowd and you've got someone at home that can't be here, get them onto the Facebook page for Dream Multimedia or the official link through Hasteby Stockfeed Simpson Speedway and get them on the stream, $28.95, and they'll see everything from their armchair.
Correct, they certainly will. Set for a start, green flag in the air. Papa leads the field away. I'm not so sure about the start. We'll wait and see as they make their way around through turn 3 and 4, and the yellows come on. Papa might have been a bit keen to get away, although being the pole setter, you set the pace, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, you do, Gary. You definitely do. Certainly a messy looking start. I don't think the N43 of Glen Arnold's seen the yellow light to start with, because he was giving Robert Hurd the hurry up in front. Hurd had already seen the yellow and slowed dramatically. Back towards the tail of your field. Quickly reset again.
Although the yellows are still on.
Yellows are still on. We nearly could have got a go then. Unless there's a concern in the order.
Maybe the steward's just giving the guys a message just to settle down, calm down.
Calm the nerves.
Yeah, don't get too excited. Come out onto the back straight once more. Come past the line of Steel Fabricators lap counter. Lights are out this time. Matt Papa, Mitch Whiting off the front row. Set for a start. Oh, gee, it was nearly 3 wide that time for the start. And we are green, and it's Mitch Whiting, your race leader. So Mitch Whiting back to, I think, Matty Balcom runs in second. No, it's not Matty Balcom. In fact, it's the 20... Yes, it is Matty Balcom, the 23 car. Although not for long, because Caleb Mills is up in a position number 3. And then we go back to the 25 car of Matt Papa. So it's Whiting from Balcom, then Caleb Mills, or Camels as he's called. It's his nickname. Then back to Matt Papa, and also the 33 car, which is... Was it the 33 car or 39 car? 39 car of Nick Parker.
Yeah, Balcom takes the lead down into turn 1, but the slide job into return third. Balcom's still got the better line, I reckon, on 2, and he gets the job done. Matty Balcom in the V23 got it wound right up.
Look at Camels.
Here comes Trav in the M10. Back there in third, we've got Mitch Whiting.
Okay, so is
Dropping
that
back
Gale?
to Nick Parker. Up the field though, the Belcom Bulk Haulage V23 of Matty Belcom making hay while the sun shines. 3 laps to run, 2.5 as he goes by. The line is still Fabricators lap down the back straight. We've got trouble back in the field.
Matt Papa up there at the apex of
25.
Turn 1 and 2.
No reverse parking allowed up there, Gary.
No.
So certainly looking forward to the closing laps here. Matty Belcom, didn't he throw caution to the wind, and when he went on by, he certainly pulled away. So Matt Papa gets brought back down on the track. Guys just having a look around the car, checking things out. Take nothing away from Matty Belcom, though. He's been strong out in front. Mitch Whiting's done well to work his way through the field after dropping back at the start. So certainly looking forward to this, and for anyone else that's confused, it is Travis Mills driving the M10 tonight.
Yes.
And Caleb's driving the V10.
Correct.
So
After all that.
just to clear up any confusion that we've got. So your running order at the moment, the V23 of Matty Belcom, Travis Mills, Mitch Whiting, Nick Parker, Caleb Mills, Matt Papa will go back to the... No, Matt Papa comes infield, sorry. Yeah. And they're green. Belcom down into 1 and 2 he goes. Trav tries to set it up just above mid-track. Comes out after Belcom. Whiting, he's got Parker for company. Further back we go to Caleb Mills. Dylan Gent back there as well with Robert Hurd. Up in front, your race leader, Matty Belcom. Leading the way down into the turns 3 and 4 he goes. The white flag will come out for the V23. That's the Belcom Bulk Haulage V23. Trouble back in the field. Dylan Gent splits the middle, works his way to 4th. Ahead of Nick Parker. But up in front, your race leader, Matty Belcom's going to take the checkers in the V23 in Heat 1 of your speed cars. Ahead of Travis Mills, Mitch Whiting, Dylan Gent, Nick Parker, Caleb Mills, Robert Hurd, Damien Bishop, Glenn Arnold back there with Matthew Brown and Daniel Timberlake.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Daniel Timberlake at the back of the field had an issue with his car. But hello, Matty Belcom in the Belcom Bulk Haulage entry.
Just goes bang.
Where has he been all season? Wow.
It's a good race. Interestingly enough, the V3 of Dylan Gent, Gary, that we've seen split the middle there late in the race and actually had some good car speed, had the fastest lap of a 14.554, so that's interesting with the 4th place. So he's making some speed from the back of the field.
So unofficially, your top 5. First home, the Victoria 23 entry of Matthew Belcom. Second home, the M10 entry of Travis Mills. Third home, the Victoria 17 entry of Mitch Whiting. Fourth home, the Victoria 3 entry of Dylan Gent. And rounding out your top 5, the Victoria 39 car of Nick Parker.
Absolutely. So looking into that, the Rosedale 25 of John Young, a 3rd and a 1st tonight, and his first hit out. Informed. So congratulations to John Young.
Yeah, good result.
Absolutely.
Wonder if he ever gets any references to Young Talent Time.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but what about a name like Danny Smith?
I know. It's not the first time Danny's been here.
You'd have to be good to be Danny Smith, wouldn't you?
The louder you boo, the faster I go. Wrong Danny Smith. Okay.
That is the wrong Danny Smith, but I know where you were going. That's where I was going. All right, Southern Speed Car 2 up. Heat 2, thanks to Dutton Garage and as presented by Max Dumsney Motorsport. The V3 of Dylan Gent will start the pole in this one, alongside the New South Wales 43 of Glenn Arnold, the V6 of Matt Brown to start from 3 alongside the South Australia 57 of Robert Hurd. On row 3 we see the V72 of Damien Bishop starting alongside the M10 of Travis Mills. On row number 4 the V23 of Matthew Balcombe will start alongside the V10 of Caleb Mills. On row 5 the V17 of Mitch Whiting set to start alongside the V39 of Nick Parker. The V14 of Dan Timberlake on your final row will start alongside the V25 of Matt Papa. Full inversion of your opening heat race for our speed cars as part of their Southern Speed Car Tour round 3 and incorporating Skip's race.
Yes. Correct.
Which incidentally was due to be run last weekend.
At Wangaratta, that's right.
So
tonight is the 5th running of Skip's race.
Certainly is.
Travis Mills, a previous multiple winner of Skip's race. Dylan Gent, also a previous winner as well. Question is, will we see a new winner tonight, or will it be a previous winner that takes home the glory as to being the winner of Skip's race? Just wait now for this field of cars to get pushed away. Still a few cars over on the back straight. The Victoria 10 car tonight of Caleb Mills and the M10 car tonight of Travis Mills. So Camels is in the V10, the white car. Squizzy is in the black car. So there we go. I'll tell you what is good, folks, and if you haven't had a chance, head to the canteen and grab yourself some chicken soup. Homemade chicken soup, really, really good. So, okay. Travis Squizzy Mills has won Skip's race 3 times. He won it in season 2016-2017. Dylan Gent won it in 17-18. Trav won it again. Squizzy won it again at Avalon in 18-19 and also in 19-20. It was to be run last year, but COVID won that one. And so hence, tonight, we'll see if we can get the 5th Skip's race run and won. I'm sure we will.
We will. We'll get it run, Gary. Don't you worry about that.
That's it.
We see the field bunch up behind our Mark Benton Farm Machinery pace ute. As we disperse supplies to the troops.
Apparently, yes. That's Charlotte, Max and Dad doing all the honours. Just make sure you don't clip the wall cam as you get down. Okay, here we go. Green flag wave, whoa they go straight away. Oh, good start, and it is the 3 car of Dylan Gent that leads your field out along the back straight for the first time. Gent comes around through turn 3 and 4 and has a good break at the moment over the 57 car, which is the car of Robert Hurd. Back behind him it would be Squizzy Mills in the M10 car, and then back behind Trav would be Matty Balcombe in Victoria number 23, and Mitch Whiting back there as well in the 17. So this is pretty hotly contested as they make their way along the front straight. Race leader, it is still the 3 car of Dylan Gent. If you don't mind, Travis Squizzy Mills in the M10 car moves up in a 2nd position. Back behind them it's Robert Hurd from Matty Balcombe and Mitch Whiting. Back behind Mitch Whiting, Nick Parker, and back behind Parker would be Damien Bishop in the 72. Further back, Glenn Arnold, Matt Brown, and also Caleb Mills. Race leader Dylan Gent doing as he pleases and driving a good line up above that slick area through turn 1 and 2. To watch Dylan Gent as he comes around out of turn 4, and also Travis Mills, and then the 57 car of Robert Hurd. And again, these drivers taking advantage of the good line and better track conditions. Where it counts, out of turn 4 once again, your race leader, still Dylan Gent. Then back to the Travis Mills car on the M10. They were followed by Robert Hurd and Mitch Whiting. Back in position 5, it's the 33 car of Nick Parker as the white flag comes out.
The V6 of Matthew Brown's overcooked it at the tail of the field. That'll bring the yellows on. So he's stuck in the middle of turn 2.
Ouch.
Just underneath the Colac higher sign.
So that's a bit of bad luck. Thought we were going to get that run and one. Something up there on the back straight. The officials are just going to pick up.
It's been floating around for a few laps. I don't know whether it...
I hope it's not a rabbit.
No, I don't know. I hope it's not a horse collar or something that's come off drift from a drift. It looked light. Every time they went past it, blew further up the track.
Yeah. So now he gets restarted. Yeah, so the chicken soup, homemade chicken soup at the canteen, is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I've got to say, in fact,
it's very good.
It's very, my word.
Very good.
It's made with a lot of love.
It is. Absolutely.
As is the catering that's looked after us here in the commentary box as well.
Certainly has. Dylan Gent, green-white checker, Gary, to hang on to heat 2 of your speed cars. It's got Squizzy breathing down his neck though. Squizzy tries to come out after him. Hurd comes out after Squizzy, and here goes Mitch Whiting. Doesn't make the stick move though. The white flag comes out, and Dylan Gent, your race leader, leads it nicely, comfortably even over Squizzy. Matty Balcom back in the field goes off track, and that brings on the yellows. And we might do that all over again.
I think we will. Yeah. Yes. Take 2. Well, Matty Balcom started off well. He had picked up a heat race win in his first heat. And we'll tack on to the back of the field once the car restarts. For Matty Balcom to play catch up. Across the pole line as we get set and get back underway with 2 laps to go. Dylan Gent leads Travis Mills. Squizzy Mills back in position 2, then Mitch Whiting back in 3, Robert Hurd in 4, Nick Parker in 5. White flag is out, 1 to go. Dylan Gent on his final lap. Should it be this time? Back in second position. Mitch Whiting trying to stick with Travis Mills. Robert Hurd makes the big lunge on the low side. Gent takes the checkered flag. Squizzy Mills home in second. In third it was Mitch Whiting from Robert Hurd, then Nick Parker, Caleb Mills, Damien Bishop and Matty Balcom, and also Len Arnold.
Got Welling in the last turn.
And Matty Brown, I should say. Yeah.
Robert Hurd threw a big Hail Mary. Didn't come off. Mitch Whiting getting back and getting that 3rd position. So on our unofficial results, thanks to Dream Multimedia, the V3 of Dylan Gent will be your winner. The M10 of Travis Mills home for 2nd, ahead of the V17 of Mitch Whiting in 3rd. The South Australia 57 of Robert Hurd for 4th, and the V39 of Nick Parker rounding out your top 5. That's your speed cars. Heat racing all complete. Looking forward to this, Gary. Not far away to, or not too far down the track, we'll see their Victorian Championship here at Heytesbury Stockfeed Simpson Speedway. So a good little hit out ahead of that.
Certainly is. Take a break and we'll get underway. We'll get these cars started. Field is set. Coming around for a start. Squizzy Mills on pole. Away they go. And a good fast start too. Dylan Gent on the inside, on the low side, having a look there. But it's still Travis Squizzy Mills, your race leader. Yellows come on.
At the back, I think it's Fitzpatrick, Gary, at the back.
Okay, yep.
The 6 has gone around in the middle of turns 1 and 2.
Sitting up there. So we'll do it all over again. Wait for the field to go past, and then they'll come out. It's 6 car of Matthew Brown. Looks as though he's going to restart.
Certainly think that's his intention.
Yeah, I think he wants to go.
Just to wait and see if he gets that start. Speed cars have been good all night though. Put on some fantastic racing here, as they did back on the 8th of January. They had a great night as well.
Exactly.
So it all bodes well to what will be a great Victorian Championship. We're all good to go. Matt Brown back at the tail. 20 laps on our Lioness Steel Fabricators lap counter once again. In the starter's hands. Dylan Gent on the outside of Squizzy Mills. So Squizzy Gets the start that he likes. So Squizzy Mills, your race leader. Dylan Gent. Mitch Whiting jumping through. Wow, there's a bit happening down there. Got blocked by the ambulance, but up in front, your race leader, Squizzy Mills. Matty Belcom to the inside. In the Belcom Bulk Haulage, Nick Parker in the 39. He's out and chasing now. Out in front, no trouble for Squizzy. Gets out and gets clear in the Dutton Garages. M10. Looking nice out in front from Dylan Gent. Here comes Parker. He's into third and he's out and chasing down Gent. The Belcom Bulk Haulage car sits back in fifth. Mitch Whiting back in the field. Further back to Robert Hurd, but your race leader comes off turn 4 and Squizzy Mills leads the way nicely. Down through 1 and 2. Got a nice groove going as Squizzy. Dylan Gent sits in second. Back in third, Nick Parker. He's coming under all sorts of pressure from Caleb Mills now. The Belcom Bulk Haulage V23 of Matty Belcom sits back in fifth. He's coming under some pressure on the inside from Whiting. Not a lot doing on the inside though, so Whiting has to try and find a better line. Squizzy, a good lead here. Dylan Gent still in second. Caleb Mills to third. Parker back in fourth. We've got some problems for Dylan Gent.
Yeah. Ouch.
Got an impeded view of that from here, but some drama. Dylan Gent, who was running in that second position. A strong second too, he wasn't just hanging in there. Squizzy looking good out in front though, isn't he?
He certainly is.
Caleb's been strong early.
Yeah, Caleb running in, well, was running in position 3. We've got a replay just checking that out at the moment. Yeah, it does. Just watching the replay going on. And Dylan Gent just, car got out of shape and bounced around. He's popped the rear inside tyre. And the other guys didn't have anywhere to go. Caleb Mills and Nick Parker was very lucky. Nick Parker basically went on the high side of Dylan Gent.
Yeah, I've seen club president Tim Rankin having a good look over the back fence, Gary, on the back straight. I don't know whether you've noticed, but not. So Squizzy will be the leader. Caleb in second, Parker in third. Matty Belcom sits back in fourth from Mitch Whiting. So we just pull that stricken car from the track. The Terex goes to work. We should be all clear and all in readiness very shortly for a resumption with 15 laps back on our Line Steel Fabricators lap counter. Matt Brown at the tail. The lights have gone out. Maybe a fraction prematurely.
Yeah, next time by.
But next time by will go green.
15 to run.
Hopefully it's as good as the first 5.
So it'll be Travis Mills from Camels, Caleb Mills. They've swapped cars tonight.
They have.
Father and son.
Giving him the hurry up, Caleb, too.
I'll say. Here we go.
They're off. Squizzy gives himself a little break. Here comes Caleb down on the inside. Nothing doing at the moment. On the other inside of Caleb now, we've got Nick Parker going to work in the 39. The Belcom Bulk Haulage V23 sits back in 5th. Up ahead of him we've got Mitch Whiting. Robert Hurd back in the field there as well. But up in front, your race leader. Leading away nicely. Getting away again, Squizzy. Up in a second, Parker. Back in third, we've got Caleb Mills. Mitch Whiting. Matty Belcom back there with Robert Hurd. There'll be 13 laps to run. Squizzy Looking divine out in front, he is. He's just got a bit too much for the rest. Parker out and chasing. Here comes Mitch Whiting. Puts the move onto Caleb Mills. Mills pays him back again down through turns 1 and 2. Whiting and Caleb Mills going hard at it back in 3rd and 4th. Matty Balcom dropped back into the clutches of Robert Hurd. Back for 5th and 6th. Whiting throws it in again through turns 1 and 2. Gets the job done. No, Caleb comes back again on the inside down the back straight. They'll go around. Squizzy's got 10 to run when he goes by this time round. Nick Parker in a clear second. Caleb Mills back in 4th. Whiting's in 3rd, but they're swapping and changing. Caleb tries to come back. Whiting's into a clear 3rd now. Squizzy out in front, leading the way. Got a nice break over Nick Parker. Mitch Whiting further back to Caleb Mills. Back behind them to Matty Balcom, who's under fierce pressure now from Robert Hurd on the inside. Your race leader off turn 4. He'll go by with 8 laps to run this time. And that is Travis Mills. Cleared out. He's not getting further in front of Parker now though. Parker's still hanging in there. Whiting trying to come out after them both. Caleb Mills back in 4th. He's trying to come back after Whiting. Back to 5th we go, and that's Matty Balcom. Robert Hurd's just dropped off the pace a little bit. Your race leader about to come up on some lap traffic. So Matt Brown back there is the first of them that's going to be in a lapped car. This could play an interesting role as we close down the laps with 6 to run. So Squizzy up onto the back of Brown. Going to have to get by cleanly. Try and put some lap traffic between himself. He does that nicely. Parker to the inside, and Parker gets by on Mills as they go by the lapped car. Here comes Mitch Whiting buying into it. Further back to Caleb Mills. 5 to run. Your race leaders, Nick Parker now in the 39, leading the way nicely. Squizzy's not letting him get away, although Parker just looks to be a bit superior at the moment. Whiting's trying to come out. Is Squizzy subject to a pass from Whiting as well? Puts a lap car between himself and Squizzy now. Does Nick Parker, and Parker, your race leader, leading the way. Squizzy Mills got the lap car between himself. Whiting's going to lunge to the inside down through 1 and 2. Caleb Mills back behind them with Matty Balcom, and further back to Robert Hurd. 3 to run. There'll be 2 when Parker goes by this time round in the 39, and Nick Parker just blowing them away now. Nick Parker in the 39, your race leader, with 2. He'll get the white flag this time, the V39. Further back we go to Squizzy Mills. He sits in 2nd. Whiting's through to 3rd, trying to come out after Squizzy. They're on their last lap though, and Nick Parker down the back straight for the last time in the 39, leads the way. Squizzy back in 2nd, Whiting in 3rd, Caleb Mills back in 4th, but the checkers fall for Nick Parker. Squizzy home for 2nd ahead of Mitch Whiting, Caleb Mills. Further back down the field, Matty Balcom, Robert Hurd. Wowee.
How about that?
Looked like it was Squizzy's for the taking for a long part of it, but gee whiz, when Nick Parker went for it on that lapped car,
yeah,
it was all over.
Great result for Nick Parker. So our unofficial results and our top 5. First home, the Victoria 93 car of Nick Parker. Beg your pardon, the Victoria 39 car of Nick Parker. Second home, the M10 of Travis Mills. Third home, the V17 of Mitch Whiting. Fourth home, the V10 of Caleb Mills. And rounding out to top 5, the Victoria 23 car of Matty Balcom. So we'll see if Nick Parker does get out of the car. He will. Just bring him round to the front. Make sure he takes his helmet off.
Just going to do a little wing dance.
Happy. Wow. Woohoo.
That's the stuff, isn't it?
Sure is.
We'll just wait for Nick to get his helmet off and we'll have a quick chat, Gary. But wow, he went for it, didn't he? When that lapped car come up, it played... Well, it didn't really play to his advantage, but certainly he made more of it than Squizzy did. Wow, mate, that was pretty special. That was a good win. The lapped car, I don't know what happened there, but you just got a better run on the lapped car than Squizzy, and then it was all over. And when you got to the lead, you pulled away.
Yeah, look, I had no idea I was pulling away. I mean, Travis is a seasoned veteran. It's hard to beat on any night, and to go head to head with him tonight and get one over him, I'm absolutely wrapped. Yeah, he probably didn't read the traffic quite as well as what he possibly could have, and we got a big run on him, and yeah, just opened the door for us and went away from there.
Went on to consolidate, mate. That's the main thing. Now, I'm sure you want to thank a few people. There's many people that be involved with trying to thank people.
Yeah, look, first off, I've got to thank my crew, my dad, Rob, Calvin, Ian, Brody. These guys are doing a killer job for me. With this new Beretta chassis, Brett Lacey's done a fantastic job with it, and it's just getting better and better, and I think we're already in front of where we were with our old car. I think there's good things to come. SCS4 Drive, Eagle Finance, Jetpack Design, Cruise Automotive, Advanced Mechanical, Casey Performance Engines, yeah, these all guys, Peninsula Tow Bars, Scorpion Racewear, these guys all contribute, and we wouldn't be here without them. So thanks very much, and congratulations to the other podium getters, and this one's for you, Skip. Finally got a number one.
Well done, mate. We'll catch you down for some presentations a little later on. Thanks, congratulations. Put your hands together again for Nick Parker taking out the feature for the speed cars as round 3 of the Southern Speed Car Tour. Gary Ross, I'm sure you may by now have a grid draw for the wingless B-Main 1.
Yeah, certainly do. So B-Main number 1. Alpha Pole will be the Victoria 98 car of Peter Logue. On his outside, out of position.